What's going on YouTube? Today we're taking a look at the Otterbox case lineup for your brand new Galaxy S23 series. All of these cases are going to help protect your phone and keep it looking fresh and clean for the long term. If you're interested in picking them up, check my link down below. But let's get into this Otterbox case review for the S23 Ultra. The first series that we're going to take a look at is the Symmetry from Otterbox, and what I like about the Symmetry series is you're getting a slim, manageable type of case, but you're still getting a nice amount of protection, so you're still getting that 3x military drop protection, and it's made with 50% recycled materials, so thanks Otterbox for doing your thing. But this is a Symmetry series case, and we'll check out a couple colors of it, but I like this once again. It is thin, it is light, and it is also a protective case. On the back, here's that plastic shell, and then you do have this TPU material along the sides here to help get your phone in and out and give you a little bit more grip than if it was all plastic. Go ahead and plop in the S23 Ultra here. So taking a look at that front lip protection, you're getting a nice amount of front lip protection as you can see on this slim case, the Symmetry series case. And here are your buttons on the side. Very easy to press, no problems with these buttons. And if we take a look at your rear camera protection, you're getting a nice amount of camera protection again from a slimmer type of case here. So just take a look at that camera protection. Really a nice amount of camera protection. Little Otterbox logo right on the side. Cutouts are all perfect as you'd expect. S Pen is super easy. Let's go ahead and check out the snugness test. Not super snug. As you can see, the corners are coming off a little bit, but again, this does have that TPU frame, but it is very snug inside of this case. So no doubt about it, it's going to stay inside. Let's just take a look at another color here. Let's go ahead and pop off the nude edition that I like to call, and just plop on the black. So here we go. Same amount of protection, just a different color. And I think the Symmetry series once again is a nice case for you guys if you want to keep things light, you want to keep things thin, but you also do want to get a nice amount of front lip protection. Now, what I like about Otterbox is you can tell, even though this is a thin case, you're getting a really nice amount of front lip protection. And Otterbox has been in this game for a very long time, so they know how to give you that right amount of front lip protection relative to the case itself. So being a thin case, being one of the more form-fitting type of cases without a lot of bulk, that front lip protection game is definitely on point. And I'll show you when we get to some of their more protective cases, they beef up that front lip protection even more. But my favorite Symmetry case really, guys, is the clear one. The clear case is going to allow you to see the beautiful S23 design shine right through. So as I show you that lip protection once again, for a thin case, you're getting a nice amount of front lip protection. So you can feel it when you place your phone face down on a table. That TPU lip is doing its thing to protect your front screen. And I do have a tempered glass screen protector on here, so it's playing really nicely with my Whitestone Dome. So once again, guys, this is a Symmetry series case, but it's time to move on to a case that I always pick up for any device as well, and this is the Commuter series. The Commuter series is still going to give you that same 3x military drop protection, but you get dual layer protection and some port covers as well. Wireless charging is definitely going to work on this case. Wireless charging works with all of these cases that I'm going to show you from Otterbox. And all of these cases come in different colors, and you can see the two-part right here. You never really have to take this apart though, but if you take a look on the inside, you get a little Drop Plus branding on the inside there, as well as a little design to help with that shock absorption. Here it is installed on my phone, and what I like about this case, number one, you're getting a little bit more front lip protection versus the Symmetry series. Again, this is a little bit more beefed up, if you will, in terms of protection. So as to give you the 360 bird's eye tour, you can see that front lip protection game is on point. Really a nice amount of front lip protection. So dropping it as you commute to work or as you commute to wherever you're commuting, it's not going to be an issue at all. The front lip protection game is on point with this Commuter series. Looking at the side of the case as well, you do have some ridges on the top there. Just a little bit of a design and kind of helps keep your top portion of your hand on this case as you're walking about. So that's nice when they include some little grips, I call them, on the sides of these cases. And the buttons feel really nice. No problems pressing these buttons. On the bottom, here's your dust cover to help keep that USB-C port dust free. And S Pen, really easy to get that S Pen out. Taking a look at the back, you can see that rear camera protection. Again, beefed up just a little bit more. I think you're getting a nice amount of lip protection while still having a manageable case in your hand. So there's that camera protection on the back there. As I show you that, no problems with that camera protection. And you'll also see you have these little TPU strips on the back here with some ridges as well. That helps keep your phone stable on a table, so it's not going to vibrate off and fall onto the ground. And it also does help when you're holding this case just like this. It kind of sits into the palm of your hand just a little bit. So again, this is why I always like the Commuter case. Now checking out the snugness test. This case is super, super snug. No doubt about that. This is a Commuter case after all. Now the next case we're going to take a look at is also a favorite of mine because I like a nice folio case from time to time. It just means that I can put a couple cards in, keep my phone protected, and go out and about. So this again is the Strada case. So it is also genuine leather, and the genuine leather smell definitely is something that puts a smile on my face. I really like a genuine leather case, especially a nice folio case. What Otterbox does differently than a lot of those other folio cases out there is they actually give you a full-fledged Otterbox case on the inside. It's not one of those half cases with the sides are exposed and you just have that top and bottom lip. This is an actual full-fledged Otterbox case. So you're getting a lot of nice protection on this Strada case here. So let me just go ahead and take off the Commuter, pop on in my S23 Ultra to the Strada case, and you can see that front lip protection game is on point, and that's something you don't see from a lot of those other folio cases on the market. Once again, you'll get a chintzy little case on the inside with a flap, and they're trying to pass that off as a folio. Definitely a lot of front lip protection game. You're getting a lot of nice bumper protection as well on these sides. So no doubt about it, this is a full-fledged Otterbox case. Now on the inside, here's where you'll be able to put 2 cards. So let me just go ahead and pop in a card just like so. And there it is. You can put your ID and you can put your credit card and go out and about. Now closing the flap on the front, you do have a magnetic flap here. So this is going to stay closed just like that. Matter of fact, let's do a shake test. See how that flap is holding up. And it is an opening, so that's a very nice job when it comes to the Strada case once again. A little Otterbox logo on the bottom here in silver. Now taking a look at the back camera protection. Again, nice amount of camera protection there. But the main thing with this folio case is to be able to carry a couple cards, protect your front screen, and go out and about. So just taking a look at it, just want to show you what that's going to look like. Now without the cards, you can see it closes flush with the device. With the 2 cards in, of course, you're going to add a little bit more height. Let's just do another shake test just for fun. No problems with this shake test. So I'm really digging these Strada cases. This is a case that I like. I definitely like a nice Strada case. And genuine leather smell is oh so good. Buttons feel really nice as well. No problems with these buttons. So if you guys are looking for an awesome case and you wanna put a couple cards on the go, definitely check out their folio cases. But now we're going to take a look at 2 cases that I like to call the tanks because the Defender Pro definitely is a tank. This is definitely a case for those of you that want to be a little bit rougher on your phone or just want that ultimate and uh-oh protection. Defender Pro is definitely the way to go. 4 times military standard tested. You get that multi-layer defense, and it's made with more than 50% recycled plastic. Thank you very much, Otterbox, for doing your thing. Wireless charging compatible, outlasts heavy usage, which is what I basically just told you. Port covers are going to block dirt and dust. You also do get a holster and a kickstand, and you do get that antimicrobacterial protection as well. So it is going to keep those ugly germs away. Little branding right in the bottom that says Otterbox. And whenever you see an Otterbox out and about, you know that person cares about protection. So this is it. Defender Pro, and on the inside you do get this nice soft type of pad that's going to help prevent your phone from getting scratched up on the back, and it also does give you a little bit more shock absorption if you do happen to drop your phone. But once again, this is the tank, so it can definitely handle some drops. The Defender Pro is a multi-parted type of case, so here's your soft TPU material on the back, and then you do get this hard frame that's really going to encase your phone and ensure that nothing happens to it when it's inside of the tank. So let's just go ahead and remove these little clips, and definitely be careful when you move these clips. I've had some of them break if you're just a little bit too forceful. So just kind of go through it and just kind of pick them off. Make sure you get all of them off correctly. And then get your phone and place it in the frame first, just like so. And then get the other part of this case, place it on the back, and just kind of snap it on into place like this, ensuring that you hear all of those clips snap in just like that. Once you have this done, guys, you can go ahead and put on this TPU cover, get that tongue and groove action to actually secure your phone in place. But this is it. This is definitely a very, very protective phone case. You're not going to have any worries if you drop it. Definitely no worries whatsoever. But let's just go ahead and take a look at the front screen protection. So as I give you the 360 bird's eye tour, you can take a look at that front protection. Definitely on point. Just take a look at the bottom and the top. Getting a really nice amount of front protection there. And on the sides, a little bit extra gripability-ness thanks to having those grooves, thanks to having this little ridge design on the sides. And what I like about the Otterbox Pro, guys, is you'd think this would be a very, very bulky in-hand type of feel, but Otterbox does a nice job of keeping it slim and keeping it manageable. Definitely when it comes to a 6.8-inch screen device, you want to keep things manageable in hand. So I think the Defender Pro does that nicely. And taking a look at the back protection, here's your back camera protection. Definitely a nice amount of camera protection as well. Again, this is the tank that I like to call it. And you see those ridges, those little grooves all around the frame of this device. Kind of helps keep your phone planted. Definitely not easily movable. Really a nice job when it comes to the Defender Pro here. Buttons, no problems with these buttons. And you do have a port cover to keep out dust and whatnot. So again, if you work in construction or you work in a dusty environment, maybe you're a woodworker, who knows what the case is, definitely one of the cases that I would recommend. Now taking a look at the holster and belt clip, again, snaps into place really nicely, and as you can tell from this belt clip, they do keep it slim as well. It's not really a bulky belt clip. Let's do a little bit of a shake test. No problems with this in the holster. And it has a hidden trick once again. Just go ahead and snap the back just like that. And it turns into a kickstand, so when you're out and about and you want to watch some videos, go ahead and flip over your phone just like that, and you'll be able to watch some videos on the go. When you're ready to get to that job site, snaps right back into place just like that. So I really like this design. I think they did a really nice job when it comes to Defender Pro, aka the tank. When it comes to tempered glass in the Otterbox Defender or Defender Pro, they did a really awesome job because that frame is not even touching the glass. It's working with this Whitestone Dome screen protector. So you can see there's just a tiny bit of space between the glass and that frame, all along the sides and on the top. So again, this is going to work very nicely with tempered glass. This is the Humvee of cases, 100% for sure. Very grippy, thanks to that outer soft TPU shell. Now let's check out wireless charging, as it usually does work, but let's go ahead and check it out. Wireless charging is working, no problems about that. Wireless charging is working in portrait and in landscape, just for fun. So wireless charging is working, and I'm really happy to see that tempered glass works with the Defender Pro. But let's go ahead and take a look at another tank case, and this is the Defender, not the Pro. And basically the only difference is you don't get that antimicrobacterial defense mechanism that's built into the other case. But again, you do have that 4x military drop tested, made with 50% recycled materials, wireless charging compatible, outlasts all your heavy use. You still get this awesome multifaceted kickstand and the port covers as well. Here's the Defender, and a little bit of a color pop action going on. Depends really what type of look you want. If you need that antimicrobacterial, definitely pick up the Pro. Now, I personally also like the lines on the Pro. I think that just looks pretty cool in my opinion. But I do like the color accent around the camera lenses. I think that also looks pretty cool as well. Just depends on what your flavor is. And thankfully, Otterbox do have a lot of different options to choose from when it comes to the Defender. Taking a look at your front protection as I give you the 360 bird's eye view. It's the same tank protection from the Defender. And you can see that front lip protection definitely on point, no doubt about that. And the back, your cameras are well protected as well. So if I show you the back camera protection, you can see your cameras are well protected. And what I like about this case as well, you do get a little bit of a color seeping through from that frame. So again, just a little bit more playful if you ask me than the Dark Knight Black Edition. But it depends on what your style is, depends on what you actually want from a case. Same port cover on the bottom. Again, it's the same exact case. This has been a look at the case lineup from Otterbox. The Symmetry Case, the Commuter Case, the Defender, and of course the Strada Case are all going to give you a lot of nice protection depending on what your needs are, depending on what your style is. So let me know what you think about these cases down in the comments below, and if you're interested in picking them up, check my link down there as well. Really appreciate you guys watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video.